Hana Eltringham is brought in at 2730. And, you know, I'm not going to get into a big, I'm not going to get into a big thing, but Hana Eltringham has just been a known drama queen on the subject of Scientology for many, many years. But, you know, it's the omissions that are amazing. I mean, she's very dramatic and blah, blah, blah. But there's no balance whatsoever, okay? Number one, a lot of what she says is sort of discredited by the fact that they don't tell you what is said in the book. And it's not said in order to try to discredit her, but it discredits her in the movie. What was she trying to get out of Scientology? After all, that's what Lawrence Wright said this was all about. The movie, the book, the whole thing. What allures you? And what keeps you, right? What allured her was she had some involvement with a crazy aunt who was a Rosicrucian, who told her that there was this, that Rosicrucian mythology said that later in the century there's going to be a redhead guru that appears, and he's going to be a vessel of God, right? And you need and that's why she joined, because L. Ron Hubbard had red hair. And she wanted to be at the feet of the Lord. No wonder she didn't understand anything she ever learned. She wasn't there for that. She wanted to be a supplicant to the chosen one. Okay, number one. Number two, she condemns this whole subject and, says it's a fraud when it's just like Haggis, it's a fraud when I saw this stuff. And of course, she's still in it another 20 years after she's already determined that it's a fraud. Okay. But of course, even after she left Scientology, she was still trying to monopolize the technology of Scientology and brought a suit for $1 billion to destroy the Scientology and was booted out of court. Okay, it was only then that she went on the circuit of this and did this whole shtick of this dramatic sort of damsel who, okay. Anyway, just some context, that's all. Because she takes this, she goes on and on saying these things that are just, and they use her and Paul to just make people who never either didn't get it or didn't want to get it talk about the core of Scientology. And so it's just the bizarre that we've got to this far is just compounded through that. I mean, look at Larry Wright. Had me devote all sorts of manner of time to go through so he would understand Scientology. Watch the film and see how much explaining of Scientology I'm doing in the film. Zero. They've literally taken bites of where, I had some criticism of something organizationally or personally, and nothing about the substance of Scientology. It's based on the invention of Gibney and Wright, and then exacerbated by Eltringham and Haggis.